también, y va a ser donde se van a presentar las personas de X Factor.
Hello.
No sé si lo pueden ver. Y entonces se me ocurrió hacer el tag de las amigas con Rachel y Celine. Rachel es de los Estados Unidos y Celine es de Francia.
Sí.
Así que vamos a ver qué tan bien nos conocemos. First question is, how and when did you meet?
We met at an AFS camp.
Yeah, it was actually very weird.
Well, actually, I didn't meet them
Yes,
till
you
we
did,
come.
the very end.
Well, no,
We
because
met you.
The very end.
yeah, at the very end of the camp I met them, but both of them met before that I met.
Yeah, we were like best friends at the camp.
Yeah.
I didn't knew them.
When we found out that we were in like the same place, we were like, oh my god, that's so exciting.
Question number 2. What's your favorite memory together? Oh, my best memory together is when Rachel couldn't catch it. We were like okay, yeah, that's definitely the most funniest one. It's,
It wasn't funny at the time.
Yeah, you were.
okay, I have to explain. You can explain it. It's your thing.
We were leaving, was it your house or was it Eva's house?
Eva's house.
It was Eva's. Okay, we were leaving Eva's house and we had to get on the train. And I'm really bad at trains. We don't have very many trains in the US. And so I had to buy a ticket. And the ticket machines are really slow. And the train was supposed to be leaving like when we got to the station. So I had to I had to buy a ticket. And so them two were like pressing the button.
I was pressing the button.
Me
you
too.
was you was like, okay, we're leaving.
No.
Okay, so stay.
Okay, so the doors of the train don't close. You have to press the button, and we were pressing the button, and there was this Danish guy. There was this Danish guy screaming, "Don't stop pressing the button!" And then she was like, "Come on, ticket, get out!" And at the end, we make it. We make
But I
the
think
train.
we probably delayed the train a little.
We delayed the train for 3 minutes or something like that. Okay, question number 3. Describe each other in one word. Okay,
Should we?
Celine, I describe her like slow and calm. Like really.
Okay.
Okay, I do like when she talks, like she's so slow and
Only in English, please.
Yeah, okay. And you,
fine.
and you, and you,
Fine.
and you, and Rachel describe her like really, really like organized. Like she has like checking on her iPhone or what time the trains leave. Okay, let me check this. Okay, blah blah blah. Like I describe you like that.
So.
I describe you like that. Okay, what's
Okay.
your word?
Okay, oh my god. I think you are enthusiastic. Or maybe friendly. Outgoing. Energetic.
And friendly, energetic, enthusiastic. Okay.
I don't know, you're
Yeah.
and Celine is unique.
Special one. It's a special one.
What about me?
Okay, you are American.
Thanks.
No, I don't think American describe Rachel because she's all but
Well, she's still American.
yeah, of course you were born. She was born. It's like yeah, Celine. One word, it's French.
No, but she doesn't spell.
Okay.
All the stereotypes are that French people smell bad and
Oh, Celine, how do you describe me?
You are outgoing.
Okay, so I'm like the little energetic person.
yeah, pretty much.
The little woo. Okay. Rachel is the organized one and Celine is the unique and special one. Okay, question number 4. What's your dream job? Okay, Rachel, I look at her, I don't know what's her dream job, but I look at her like something very intercultural, like in a place, photographer, yeah, photographers, yeah, she's really good at photography. Yeah, like traveling the world taking pictures. And Celine, I look at you like, I don't know.
Oh, that's hard.
It's really hard because you're unique. So like probably will be like. It's really hard.
for me,
Yeah.
What's your favorite subject in school?
I don't know.
Language.
Yeah, something. She will work
No,
in
she
Spain.
doesn't like
Like I think she will work like in Spain or something.
No, it's hard to find a job in Spain.
Well, something like the
Catalonia.
Spanish
When they didn't-
language. Something with the Spanish language. Yeah. So
Do you think so?
yeah, language like Mandarin. Oh my god. No, no, no.
What? 2, 3,
How long is that?
4,
And 5.
done.
So what's
Okay.
my dream job? Like you two like pick one for me.
I feel like you should work with people. You're friendly.
I actually want to be a psychologist.
Good at this.
You are.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Like,
Well, okay, my top options right now, I love psychology too. Also, theater, I love acting, photography, maybe writing, science, psychology, chemistry, physics, astrophysics, history. I don't know.
Oh my god, so
No.
many.
But acting, I like acting. Yeah. That's
Question number 5. What is something that annoys you about the other person? Okay, what's it? What? Okay, my shoes like got crazy. Okay, what annoys me about Celine is when she speaks English with, because she know how to speak Spanish, so we speak Spanish all the time. When she has to speak English, it's so hard to like, yeah, so hard,
Such what?
like to follow you.
Okay, thank you.
What annoys me about Celine is when she eats my food and doesn't like it. Because she does it a lot. Like, okay, Thin Mints. Any American loves Thin Mints if you're a real American. And I gave her a Thin Mint, and I had like I have like one pack of Thin Mints, and they were like precious. My cousin sent them to me, and I gave her a Thin Mint. She didn't like it. Half a Thin Mint. She didn't like it. And today I gave her some bread and cheese. It was really good. She didn't like it. I gave her like candy. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like anything.
I like your food.
I don't
Different.
know. What annoys me about Rachel is like actually nothing. I don't
When
know.
you lost all the things. She lost everything.
No, not everything. Just my bike and my headphones.
And your music for your piano.
That's not my fault. That is just sheet music. I can print out more. My bike key is a little bit more important.
And what annoys you about me?
I don't know. There's nothing I guess.
You.
Oh my god, we're getting weird things from people walking.
No. Yeah. There's so many things that you can say.
That's the worst thing. You are so short.
Okay. That's a bad thing. I'm too short. Okay. Well, I'm lovable.
Yeah, I don't think I have
And
anything
she's
for you.
lovable too.
Thank you.
Celine is unlovable.
She's unique.
She's so unique that you have to love her. Like she's like so cute sometimes. She's so like like innocent and she doesn't get the things and she's like I don't know. I think that's it. She's like a baby.
Thank you.
But it's a good thing, like in a Okay, next question. Bueno chicos, el concierto va a empezar, así que nos tenemos que ir. Espero que las pocas preguntas que respondimos les hayan gustado y nos vemos en el próximo video. Yo aquí, ustedes allá en alguna parte del mundo y nos vemos. Chao. Chao. Is it going